back at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm finally doing the early access for Super Nintendo World. I'm hoping I can get into the Toad Cafe. We'll see. Wish me luck. Today I'm also going to show some updates on the rumored Power-Up Cafe, as well as the Fast and Furious ride. They're kind of piling up for the Fast and Furious attraction. They're moving it around. I think they're beginning to install the track layout, putting in the first footers. It's so exciting to watch this. It's crazy how different the park looks with all this Fast and Furious construction. Let's see. Close up real fast. Wow, so it looks like it's going to go all the way down below this part of the Starway here. Here's a closer look from the first landing after going down the Starway. But yeah, this is super exciting. I remember when this was a big hill with the special effects stage and the Universal sign. I can't wait to see a coaster flying around here soon. It'll be so cool. Crazy how much of the park you can see right now. You can see all the way down to the French Street with this construction. I mean, this construction site is massive over here. It's just amazing to see what Universal Studios Hollywood has been doing just within the last 10 to 15 years. It's grown so much, they're just not done yet. So apparently what used to be the Transformers Supply Vault is now just another Production Central store. I wonder if that means maybe Transformers won't be staying around much longer? We'll see what happens. I'm lucky today, and I was actually able to get a reservation into the Toad Cafe. So I'm gonna head back into Super Nintendo World and make my 12 p.m. reservation. I'm so excited, I haven't even been in yet. It's the one part of the Super Nintendo World I haven't seen yet. The Toadstool Cafe, and I'll be walking in there in just 15 minutes. Here, I'm inside the Toad Cafe for the first time. Wow, look at the theming, oh my gosh. And it's not too packed today. So yeah, this is the one part of Super Nintendo World I haven't seen yet, because it's just been so crowded in the past. To get to the counter, but I cannot say that I'm surprised. I mean, this cafe is so popular. Literally the most popular restaurant at Universal Studios Hollywood now. Finally, I've sat down and ordered my food, but let me just say, operations are such a mess here. I didn't know I had to wait to be seated after ordering at the counter, and apparently it's going to take like 15 minutes longer to make my food. But I will say, I'm just so glad I got in, and the theming is so cool. And I'm sure the food will be fine. For my food, I can take in the scenery, and I'm right at the center where that mushroom is. And what pipe. All these themed windows here. The studio is so cool. If only the operations were better. Garlic Knots and the Mario Burger. I realized I meant to film before taking some bites, and forgot. I love the theming here. It's incredible, but the operations honestly need some work, some improvement. I went to the Toad Cafe. Again, the theming was so cool, but I did not love the food nor the operations. I was waiting at least 10 minutes at the counter just to order my food. And then I was waiting an additional like maybe 10, 15 minutes to get my food. I got the Mario Burger and the Garlic Knots, and both were okay, but not great. But at the same time, I'm still very glad I got to experience the Toad Cafe and the experience that's inside. And I feel like that's really what this cafe is about. However, the food there is not nearly as good as the Three Broomsticks in the upper lot, or some other spots in the park. Update you all with some more Fast and Furious coaster construction updates. Not at the current construction for the Fast and Furious roller coaster, whatever the name will be. So this is supposed to be a little bit like Velocicoaster, where there will be several launches. However, it's also supposed to be a little bit like the Gringotts ride, where it's going to spin 360 degrees. Just look at this construction site. It is massive and just incredible. Not too long ago, this hill was full of plants, and now they are digging through and they're leveling everything for the footers. This is so exciting to watch. Construction. You can see they leveled out part of it where I think the coaster's going to go around and down to the lower lot. But boy, this is a massive construction site. And I love the fact that Universal's really utilizing this hill over here for a ride. I just think that's so cool. They've never done anything like this before. I wonder if that road over here is still going to be part of the ride or not. I would imagine maybe that's going to be for team member access, construction vehicle access. But as you can see, the construction goes down to the studio tour here, and all the way up to where the old animal actor stage and special effects stages were. I can't tell if they're installing the footers or whether this is just more utility, more electric or whatever it is that will be used for the ride's operation. I'm honestly not exactly sure what this is. It looks like maybe some footers. But there's a lot going on here. And as you can tell, it's going to go under the Starway, I think right over here. And then part of the track looks like will be over here. And here's the studio tour going by. I wonder if they're going to talk about it on the studio tour at all. I might go later and see if I can get some more angles of construction. But it's always just so exciting to see them move around dirt. Just the start of building a new attraction. Especially when details are still kind of unknown. That's when it's the most exciting, arguably.
For their safety, children are not permitted to ride the escalator in strollers. Also, there is no smoking, please. As you step
And then, yeah, it looks like maybe some more of the track's gonna go here. On these steps over here, you're right next to the Fast and Furious construction. And boy, is this a massive site. Again, I'm just so excited to see this open, and my guess is that it's probably gonna open in summer of 2025. I can't imagine they're gonna have it ready by next summer. That would be too fast. Now, we're gonna get some views from the upper lot here, where the former animal actors and special effects stages were. It's so nice to see that big building not behind the Springfield sign anymore. Springfield actually feels more immersive now without the special effects building, which was literally right behind the land and felt very intrusive more than anything else. So yeah, right here was where the special effects stage was. There's the Harry Potter entrance right across from it. I think I'm gonna do that later. Oh, and all the Christmas decorations are up in Harry Potter too. But later today I'm gonna check that out and do Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Yeah, Yeah, there are lots of cranes here. There's not a lot to see from here, unfortunately. But it's crazy how much different the park looks without the special effects and animal actors buildings. So I think probably right around here is where the loading area for the Fast and Furious coaster will be. But yeah, either it'll be here, closer to Springfield, or possibly on this side over here on the way to Minions. But yeah, this is a massive construction site. I mean, not just a big portion of the upper lot, but going down the Starway too, all the way down to the lower lot, you know, where the studio tour goes through. This is just massive. I can't tell if this, Nintendo, or Harry Potter was the most massive construction site I've seen at this park. Walk over to that overlook next to Despicable Me where the former smoking area was and see if I can get a better view of the construction down the lower lot. Okay, so you literally get a view of all of the construction from here. This is literally the very best view. So it looks like some of the steel structures are kind of coming to it looks like some of the steel structures are starting to come in, which is so exciting. I wonder if that's going to be for a dark ride scene, the loading area, or some other physical part of the ride. Yeah, lots of cranes. Looks like that part is all leveled. From what I'm seeing in the dirt paths, I think those are parts of the ride track. Again, I could be totally wrong about this. We'll see once construction progresses more and more. Wow, there's like a huge, big thing there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe a big footer? Trying not to drop my phone. But yeah, wow, it's just the size of this, the scale of this. I know I keep saying this, but just the scale of this construction is clearly something really awesome's coming here. And there are the work stairs that I heard about that were set up very quickly. There's a guy working down there on possibly one of the footers, but again, I'm not sure. They're finishing the work access stairs. There's a guy working down there. It's the studio tour car. And then I'm thinking about riding the studio tour later to see if I can get some better angles and views of this construction in addition. Because there are just so many views, you know, you can view it from the upper lot, the overlook, the Starway, the studio tour. Just so many different angles here that you can see. There are all these sandbags down there, which is so interesting. I'm curious what those are. And yeah, if you see the carvings if you see the path that's been created, I think that's going to be the ride track. Horror Nights is done with. The Parisian Courtyard has opened up again. I haven't been in here for a long time. I was bummed that I missed this year's Horror Nights, but it is nice to be back in the Parisian Courtyard. I believe the last time I was here it couldn't have been 2005, but I feel like it might have been. But honestly, I've not been in here for a long time, and this is bigger than I remembered it. But it makes sense considering they do their Horror Nights mazes here. So beautifully themed. I love this little area.
Probably for the best. I mean, if she came home and saw all these puppies in her living room, she'd probably adopt all of them! Freak out.
Life of Pets, there was no wait for once, and I didn't even have to reserve a time. This has been a very good day to go to the park. I've been able to basically walk on all the rides, including Mario Kart. In fact, I think the longest wait I had was for the Mario Kart standby queue this morning. I did that once because I hadn't experienced the whole standby queue, which is so nicely themed inside of Bowser's Castle. But then when I did it the second time, I did the single rider and literally walked on. Here is the Grinchmas thing that they're doing. I don't think I've actually... Oh no, I've been here for Grinchmas, but not on the Plaza. Looks like they have Max the dog over here. That's what his name is, if I can remember. Wow, these decorations are so beautiful. Trim up the tree lot. So you can make your own ornament over here, which looks really cool. Oh wow, and here's the stage. Here's the Whoville tree. I like the seating arrangement they have. Whovilicious treats. They have a lot of hot drinks, but it's a little hot for a hot drink today, don't you think? Non-alcoholic specialty drinks. Oops, I missed that. I guess that's the Grinch meet and greet over here, or the Whoville meet and greet, something like that. Oh, the Grinch, that's what it is. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Amazing pictures. Wow, I like the setup over here. Oh no, sorry, this is the Grinch meet and greet. Hi, Grinch. Happy Jubilation, I like this. Happy Jubilation, nice pun. This is a very interesting food stand. This is where the old Walking Dead attraction was. And they used this for Horror Nights. I can't remember exactly what maze was in there, but I know it was a maze that took place in LA, I believe. But yeah, there was some maze, well, house this year for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna take a look around what's likely to be a Mario themed power-up bar on the upper lot, and all the Christmas decorations in Wizarding World. This is what's rumored to be the Mario themed power-up bar. In fact, what's interesting is at one point there was a sign up here that really seemed to suggest that it was going to be a power-up bar. It looked very Mario in font, wrapped in newspaper. So I think that's what it's going to be, but again, I'm not sure. They're going to make an announcement at some point. They may not even announce it until it opens. We'll see what happens there.
I know.
But I'm excited to see what this will be. A little more Nintendo in the upper lot. Piano tuning, which is so interesting. That does remind me of the Super Mario Brothers movie that just came out this year. So the crowds kind of came in, which is interesting. Now back to the construction. We have a boxing setup here with references to Muhammad Ali and other famous boxers. And the green framing over here really suggests Nintendo. I mean, these look very Nintendo in colors, like the war pipe and then the pyramid colors. So yeah, both the covered up sign that was there previously and the paint job and decorations all seem to suggest that this could be a Mario themed bar, but we'll see once they announce it, once it opens. Curious construction, there's now a really nice view into the Hollywood Hills, or whatever those mountains are, the San Gabriels. So beautiful. I really love how they decorate the Wizarding World for the holidays. In fact, I think the Wizarding World has the very best holiday decorations in the park, period. It's just so beautiful.
And in green.
The wreaths. They just put so much thought into these holiday decorations here. They're all over the land. And I think that is just so cool. And then my favorite of them is the Owlery building over here. Although that's honestly my favorite building in Hogsmeade aside from Hogwarts. Here inside the Owlery as well, there are just so many decorations. Beautiful. I love all the pine cones they have here. Honestly, I think these even beat any of Disney's Christmas decorations. Well, actually, aside from New Orleans Square. And here's the town wall over here. Wow, I love these decorations. I really love those Hogwarts flags, those house flags on the wreath there. Such a cool touch. Oh my gosh, the cranberries next to the brews and stews sign. Just amazing. I like this town hall area. It's nice and quiet, just chill, beautifully themed. You just really feel like you're in Scotland when you're here. Gryffindor colors here, the Gryffindor flag, whatever you call that. I just really love the Harry Potter music. And won't you look at that? And then here's the stage where they do the Triwizard Tournament and the, whatchamacallit, the Frog Choir as well. I love the little Christmas trees they have over here. So, they're relocating and expanding the lockers from inside of Hogwarts to here, which is currently part of the queue, or was part of the queue. It's just amazing how Universal Studios Hollywood uses their limited space so effectively. And wow, the trees have really grown here since opening. I remember when the land first opened, you could clearly see The Simpsons from here, and it's so much better now. But wow, this is major. Honestly, this is a bigger plot of land for these lockers than I thought. But this is great because then people won't be crammed going in and out of the locker area. It's always a little cramped there. This is a much bigger project than I thought it would be, honestly, and this is great. Now my big question is, what are they going to do with the current lockers right now? Are they going to expand the Filch's store, or are they going to turn that into a Great Hall restaurant? Wishful thinking. I guess my other question is this just a locker expansion, or are they going to add a potential Great Hall restaurant here? But yeah, wow, this is a massive project over here that they're doing. This is like the most construction I've seen in Wizarding World since opening. This is very intriguing to me. Notice, magic at work. Your patience is requested. We're outside, and they said that the lockers are apparently supposed to be done by mid-December. Honestly, I thought this would take much longer than that. Like, maybe not open until next summer, but mid-December from what I heard. Or I don't know, maybe I heard that wrong. Midsummer would make a lot more sense.
Maybe not. The last guest goes right out the window. Teachers have
on the studio tour pretty soon, but real fast I'm going to check out this bathroom project that's going on, which is intriguing. Some refurbishment in this area over here where the restrooms are. Usually there's a snack cart over here, but it looks like maybe they're building something more permanent. I can't tell.
And be prepared for features voices, trick movements, fire defense, and water effects. You'll want to have
Starway. I'm gonna go right under.
so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and for those around you, please make use of selfie sticks when you are on board. All right, time for the fun stuff. You're traveling down the Misters on either side of the trail.
That whole hill over there. Oh my gosh.
Universal has introduced throughout the years. It's an exciting time to be here at Universal. We recently entered our second century of building.
I guess we'll put a track over here.
1912. We should watch it on your screen. As Mr. Paul Rodney, our founder. So how we call Universal City the strangest city in the world. We are attending the city. We have a station. And our own fire station. We'll see you over here.
Oh, there's even more here. Oh my god. So the coaster goes is going to go all the way down here. That's so crazy. Wow. And there's defensive. I guess that's going to be part of the track as well.
And as we continue down our town line at the tops of these coasters, focus our iconic universal logo. It's aging and evolving as this technology just happens to
The construction goes so far. So the coaster's going to go all the way here.
It's time to imagine a universal logo.
So I briefly went back down to the lower lot again, did Mario Kart one more time, and did Revenge of the Mummy one more time. I love Jurassic World, but it's honestly not, I'm not really up to doing that again right now. I did that twice earlier today. So I'm thinking either, I'm playing this by ear a little bit, either I'm gonna have some dinner real fast because I'm getting pretty hungry, or I'm gonna try to make the Hogwarts show at 6. I'm playing it by ear. I'm gonna make a decision once I'm in the upper lot. Well, since it's nighttime, I'm in the Wizarding World during the holidays, I think I'm gonna catch the very last show of the Christmas lights on Hogwarts Castle, or whatever they call it. You know, the projection holiday show they do in Hogwarts Castle. Not to mention, this land is so beautiful at night. Wow. I mean, during the day it's beautiful, but at night, the holiday lights really shine. And it's just so, so beautiful. Once again, the Owlery looks amazing in particular. Trying to get out of the crowd here.
That's a heck of a light.
Wow, look at the 3 broomsticks too. I didn't even take note of that earlier. There's a little more of Hogsmeade at night during the holidays. There's the castle. Just finished the Hogwarts show. Magnificent as always. But now the park's closed and I'm getting very hungry since I haven't eaten since like 12:30 or something like that. So I'm gonna head out, probably grab something to eat at City Walk, and then head back home after. I hope you all have a good night, and thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, would you mind doing me a couple of favors? Click the like button, leave a comment below the video, click that subscribe button, and click the bell icon. You are all so wonderful, and have a magical rest of your day. Bye.